Older shooters still deserve a sidearm they can trust, and they shouldn't have to drain the bank account to get it. The truth is, as the years stack up, hand strength starts to fade. And for many seniors, a lot of modern semi-autos just don't make sense anymore. Heavy recoil springs, tiny slide serrations, complicated takedown systems. All of that adds stress to hands that may already be fighting arthritis. That's exactly where the wheel gun shines. Simple manual of arms, reliable ignition, and none of the slide racking hassle. So in this breakdown, I'm laying out 10 of the best revolvers you can grab for under $200. Guns that are sized, priced, and built with senior shooters in mind for the year 2025. Stick around because when we hit number 1, it's probably not the revolver you're expecting. Number 6. Charter Arms Undercover Lite. When you're looking for a revolver that won't weigh you down, the Charter Arms Undercover Lite is a standout. This wheel gun tips the scale at just 12 ounces, thanks to its aerospace-grade aluminum frame. It holds 5 rounds of .38 Special, and the compact 2-inch barrel keeps the overall length under 6.5 inches. That makes it extremely easy to carry, whether it's in a purse, a jacket pocket, or on the hip. Now, what really separates the Undercover Lite from a lot of other snub-nose revolvers is the grip. Instead of feeling undersized, it fills the hand nicely, giving older shooters a confident hold. The exposed hammer gives you the choice between single-action precision and double-action speed. And the double-action pull is surprisingly smooth, which is a huge plus if grip strength isn't what it used to be. Fixed sights are designed with seniors in mind too. They're low profile, snag-free, and allow a clean draw without catching on clothing or holsters. That little detail can make all the difference in a defensive scenario. Pros: lightweight at just 12 ounces, which makes all-day carry realistic. Built right here in the United States with solid craftsmanship. Grip options fit a range of hand sizes. Trigger is easy to manage, even with reduced strength. Stainless steel parts add corrosion resistance and durability. Cons: that featherweight frame means recoil is sharper than heavier revolvers. Sights aren't adjustable, so fine-tuning precision is limited. Only 5 rounds on board, which some might find underwhelming. A few sharp edges on certain models. Hammer can snag if you're not careful with your draw. Price: used models usually run between $175 and $200. You'll find them at local gun shows and secondhand shops depending on condition. Number 5. EAA Windicator. If your priority is toughness and 6-shot capacity without spending a fortune, the European American Armory Windicator is a strong contender. This revolver is a budget piece, but it punches way above its weight. In its snub-nose configuration, you're looking at a 2-inch barrel and a full steel frame that weighs about 24 ounces unloaded. That extra mass works in your favor. It tames recoil, but still keeps the gun carryable. It chambers .38 Special, running a traditional double-action and single-action system. The double-action pull is firm, but the single-action break is crisp enough for precise shots. Seniors dealing with arthritis will also appreciate the factory rubber grips. They give you cushioning and control without digging into your hands. The serrated front sight does its job well, catching light and lining up a quick sight picture, even in less than ideal conditions. Pros: 6-round cylinder gives you one more shot than most snub-nose revolvers in this price range. Steel frame soaks up recoil for a smoother shooting experience. Rubber grips keep things comfortable and controllable. Chrome-lined barrel adds longevity and resistance to wear. Operating system is familiar and straightforward for longtime revolver users. Cons: it's heavier than aluminum-framed competitors, which some may find tiring to carry. Double-action pull can feel stiff until it's broken in. Sights are fixed, so you won't get much adjustability. The finish can wear with hard use. Some examples benefit from a bit of polishing to slick up the action. Price: brand new models usually run a bit over the $200 cap. But if you're patient and shop pawn shops or local dealers, you'll often find them in the $180 to $200 range. Number 4. Heritage Rough Rider 22 Long Rifle. The Heritage Rough Rider captures the spirit of the Old West, and it does it at a price point that almost feels unfair. This 6-shot revolver is chambered in .22 long rifle. It runs on a single-action design that pays tribute to the legendary Colt single-action army. With a 4 3/4-inch barrel and those unmistakable cowboy lines, it delivers more than just looks. It offers function that senior shooters can actually use. Like every single action, you'll need to thumb that hammer back before each shot. But here's the upside once you do. The trigger brake is light, crisp, and incredibly easy. That's a big advantage for hands that don't have the strength they used to. The grip frame is larger than most rimfire revolvers, so it fills the hand well. And when paired with the soft report and near-zero recoil of .22 long rifle, it becomes a revolver you can shoot all afternoon without fatigue. Now, let's be clear. This isn't the best option for defensive work, but as a plinker, a range toy, or a trainer to keep skills sharp, it absolutely shines. Pros: feather-light trigger that won't fight weak fingers. Classic cowboy styling with modern safety added in. Recoil so mild it's barely noticeable. Generous grip for all hand sizes. And a price tag that stays within reach. Cons: single action limits rate of fire. Loading and unloading through the gate takes time. Not well suited for self-defense. Fixed sights are simple and non-adjustable, and the machining on budget models can feel a little rough. Price: one of the only factory new revolvers that stays under the $200 line. The Rough Rider usually sells brand new for between $150 and $180. That makes it one of the best rimfire values you'll find today. Number 3. Taurus 605. The Taurus 605 delivers serious firepower in a small frame package. It's a 5-shot revolver chambered in .357 Magnum. And yes, it'll also run the lighter .38 Special for training or reduced recoil. That dual-caliber flexibility is huge for senior shooters. You can practice with softer loads and still keep the hotter Magnum rounds ready for defense. The short 2-inch barrel keeps this wheelgun compact and concealable. The all-steel frame weighs in around 24 ounces, which helps soak up some of that Magnum snap. Textured rubber grips come standard, making it far easier to control even for shooters with reduced grip strength. From a safety standpoint, Taurus built in a transfer bar system. That means the hammer won't touch the firing pin unless the trigger is fully pressed. It's an important safeguard for anyone worried about drops or accidental discharges. Pros: handles both .357 Magnum and .38 Special. Rubber grips tame recoil better than wood or plastic. Built-in transfer bar safety system. Compact enough for concealed carry, and it comes with a lifetime warranty from Taurus. Cons: double-action trigger is on the heavy side. 5-round cylinder falls short of 6-shot competitors. Full-power Magnums bring sharp recoil and loud muzzle blast. Non-adjustable sights limit precision. And quality control on Taurus products can sometimes be inconsistent. Price: you'll typically find them used in the $180 to $200 range. Gun shows, pawn shops, and police trade-ins are the best places to hunt for a bargain. Occasionally, you'll even see them dip a little below that mark if you get lucky. Number 2. Rock Island Armory Model 206. The Rock Island Armory Model 206 proves you don't need a big wallet to get a dependable defensive revolver. This 6-shot .38 Special snub-nose takes its cues from old-school Colt styling, right down to the pullback cylinder latch. Plenty of seasoned shooters actually find that latch more natural than the push-style releases you see on most modern designs. The all-steel frame gives this gun a solid backbone. With a 2-inch barrel and an overall length just under 7 inches, it stays compact while carrying a reassuring weight of about 25 ounces. That extra heft keeps recoil tame compared to lighter alloy frames. The matte parkerized finish works double duty. It cuts glare in daylight and provides a layer of rust resistance if you're carrying daily or leaving it staged by the nightstand. The wood grips have a traditional look and feel, though shooters with bigger hands may prefer to swap them for rubber or oversized options. Fixed sights keep it simple. A serrated front blade paired with a notch rear gives a serviceable sight picture in most lighting. No frills, just function. Pros: 6-round capacity and a snub frame. Parkerized finish that shrugs off wear. Classic wood grips with a solid feel. Lockup is tight, machining is strong, and the Colt-inspired profile feels familiar. Cons: a little heavier than rival snubs. Factory grips may be undersized. Sights are non-adjustable. Trigger is serviceable but lacks polish. Aftermarket support is limited compared to bigger brands. Price: brand new. These usually land between $230 and $250. Watch for sales and big gun show specials, where you can sometimes snag one closer to $200 flat. Number 1. Ruger Wrangler. The Ruger Wrangler might be the best value single-action revolver on the market today. It captures that Old West charm, but delivers it with Ruger's modern build quality. This 6-shot revolver is chambered in .22 long rifle. The barrel runs 4 5/8 inches, giving a sweet balance of handling and sight radius. And Ruger didn't cut corners here. This wheel gun comes with a cold hammer-forged barrel. That's the same technology they put in their premium lines, which means accuracy and long-term durability right out of the box. Weighing around 30 ounces, it feels substantial in hand but not cumbersome on the hip. That makes it a fantastic plinker, especially for extended range sessions. And for older shooters, the crisp single-action trigger requires very little effort, perfect if your grip strength isn't what it used to be. Safety-wise, Ruger built in a transfer bar system. That means you can safely carry all 6 chambers loaded, something you couldn't trust with traditional single actions. The frame is full-sized and the molded grips give you a firm hold even if your hands aren't as steady as they once were. On top of that, Ruger offers Cerakote finishes in black, bronze, and silver, giving this budget gun some real curb appeal. Reloading happens through the side gate. It's slower than a modern swing-out cylinder, sure. But the Wrangler wasn't designed to be tactical. It was built to bring that cowboy feel into the modern day. And in that role, it absolutely delivers. Pros: cold hammer-forged barrel for lasting accuracy. Transfer bar safety so you can safely keep 6 in the cylinder. Light, crisp trigger that's friendly on the fingers. Cerakote finish options that look sharp. Price tag that stays firmly in the budget zone. Cons: .22 long rifle doesn't carry much defensive authority. Single action means you've got to cock the hammer for every shot. Loading is slower than modern revolvers. Fixed sights keep it basic. Synthetic grips feel a little plain. Price: you'll see Wranglers brand new in the $190 to $200 range, whether it's a sporting goods counter or a big online dealer. That's the rundown on 2 of the most budget-friendly revolvers worth a serious look. Both carry old-school charm, both run affordable ammo, and both can keep you sharp on the range without hammering your wallet. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you own one of these revolvers? Thinking about picking one up? I'd love to hear your take. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next video.